Hey my little rainbows, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the highly requested thumbnail tutorial. I'm not sure why all of you want to know how I make my thumbnails, but anyways, let's get into the video. For today's video, I'm going to be using pixlr. The link for it will be in the description. You're going to want to select create new right here. It's gonna do this weird pop in and out effect. Don't worry, that's normal. Click web 720p. And if you can't find it, you can go to the custom width/height section over here, and you can change the width and height to the one on the screen. Then you can go ahead and name it. So I'm just gonna call it how I make my thumbnails thumbnail. Then after, you can just press create, and we're over here. So now we're going to decide on a background. You can either use a GFX background like the one in this thumbnail, or you can always use like a regular background and then have like a GFX pop-up on top. I'm going to be getting a GFX pop-up today, so we're going to go ahead and head over to Google to find our background. Once you're at Google, you can go ahead and search for whatever you want. But there's a twist. Make sure you have anime scenery at the end. This will make it so that you will get really cute thumbnail results. So I'm going to go ahead and search up pink anime scenery, and I think I really like this one, so I'm going to go ahead and pick this. Copy the image using Ctrl+C, or you can use Command+C. Then you can go back into Pixlr and press Ctrl+V or Command+V. There, now we have our background. I'm going to go ahead and delete it because I already have the image on my computer which I want to use. So you can go ahead and click the little plus button, then click image, and go find the image that is on your computer. You can also drag and drop this and it'll work the same way. Now that I have my image, I'm going to go ahead and resize it. So I'm going to put it to the corner and drag the arrows or whatever it is out. And the background can be a little bit distracting, so I'm going to go ahead and filter, details, and then blur, and set it to an amount. Make sure you can still see what the image is, but make sure that it's blurred enough so that the things in the foreground will stand out. I feel like the image is a bit too dark, so we're going to go ahead over to our first layer. Click this little square button tool, and we're going to select the whole entire background. Then you're going to go to your color tool, make sure that it's on white. If you don't know how to do it, change the color, you can just click it and change it to white, then press OK. Then click the fill button tool and fill it. Nothing has really changed, but just click the little square button and click anywhere else. Then we're going to go back to our image layer, select the three dots, and put down the transparency. Now the image is a little bit brighter, and I think it looks really nice, and I like it a lot better. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my overlays. You can click the plus button and image, and you can add in your overlays. I'm going to be having a Google Drive in the description with 3 overlays that you guys can use for the background. In today's video, I'm going to be using rays, these slime drips, and also these hanging stars. I'm not going to be providing the slime drips and the hanging stars because those took a while to make, but I'll be having these hearts and sparkles. Now that I've got my overlays, I'm going to blur them out and put the transparency down just a little bit. You guys know how to do this now, so I'm just going to speed this part up. Now that I've done this, I'm going to add a GFX PNG that I've made earlier. Just click the plus button and then click image, and I'm going to select my GFX PNG. I'm now going to rotate it, size it, and put it and position my GFX. Now I really like this GFX, but I think it could use a better lighting, So we're gonna click filter, then effect library. I like the nature section, so I'm gonna go ahead and click that. After, I usually choose flower. I just think it looks really cute and it adds a lot more to the GFX. You can also change the amount of filter that you want to add, but I'm gonna go with 100. Then you can click apply and we've got a cute filter to add on our GFX. So that my character stands out, I'm gonna be adding an outline to the GFX. Click filter and then outline. You can play around with the size, opacity, and color. And then you can click apply when you're done. I'm gonna add a second outline to my GFX just because I want to add a little bit more depth. So I'm gonna add a pink color this time, and I think it just looks really cute. So now I'm going to be adding a cute effect to my GFX. Click filter and then outer glow. It's going to look like an outline at first, but just up the size and put feather all the way up. And then you can put the opacity down. And we have like this glow around our character, and I use it for almost everything that I do on my thumbnails, and I just think it looks really cool. So I quickly moved down the GFX. Now we're going to add some text. So go to the text icon, then click add text at the top. And I'm just going to change the font. I'll be having a tutorial in the future on how to get fonts and some aesthetic fonts. You can play around with the size, and you can go to styles and add an outline, drop shadow, whatever. I really want to try and add curved text. You can't really do that in Pixlr, so we're going to have to type each individual letter. So we're going to go to edit and then write a letter. Then we're going to make the text box a bit smaller and just move it wherever you want to. Click the three dots and then click duplicate layer. Then you can go ahead and move the letter over and double click it, and you can type in another letter. I want to write thumbnail, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to speed this process up for you guys because it's a little boring. So now that I'm done, I'm actually going to make curved text. So select any letter that you want, and you're just going to rotate it. And you're going to do the exact same thing for all of the letters until they make kind of like a curved text shape. So you guys will see what I mean in a moment. So now that I'm done, select the three dots next to the text layer and then click merge down. And we're going to repeat this step until all of the text is merged down to one layer. So now that I'm done, you're going to notice if you go to the text icon, you're not going to be able to add outlines or stuff like that. No worries. You can just go to filter, outline, and then you can add outlines, drop shadows, and whatever that you guys want. So I'm now done, so I'm just going to quickly resize the text, and I'm going to go ahead and add some new text really quickly. So I'm just going to cut all this stuff from me editing the text out because that isn't really important and you guys don't really need to see that. So I am back, and I'm just going to rotate and adjust the size of the text boxes. I also merged the two text boxes together so that they were easy to move around. I also then added an outer glow to them, I think, and I also added in two of my favorite thumbnails because I just thought it would be a nice touch to add. And I then rotated those and added an outline, and that's basically it. And I'll be back with you when I'm done doing that. I usually like to add icons in my thumbnail, so I thought it would be cute if I added in like a little arrow pointing at the thumbnails, so I went ahead and did that. I will be having a link to a cute pink arrow. It's not the exact arrow that I used, but it is still a really cute arrow. Next up, I will be adding some cute butterfly images. I really love adding these. So I'm going to go ahead and add them in real quick. Again, I will be having a link in the description to get these butterflies, and they're really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and add those and position those where I want them to go. So now I'm done at my thumbnail. I'm gonna click File, Save, and then I'm gonna name it. Then you're gonna go ahead and click PNG and then Download. And you have a super adorable thumbnail, and I just think it's really, really cute. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Yes, I did use this for the thumbnail of this video. Anyways, if you did enjoy and you want more tutorials like this, you go ahead and smash the like button and also subscribe. It would make me so, so happy. And by the time I'm filming this, I have 400 subscribers. I'm not sure how many I have now. But thank you so much for all my little rainbows, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!